All right, I am back here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Welcome back. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, and I hope everything you can hear me from here on. Okay, so let's hope we don't have any technical difficulties here. I'm answering questions right now. So go ahead and put your questions in the comments. Hi there, Liv I-29. Hello, I see you joining. Just let me know whether you can hear me. I want to make sure you can hear me on Instagram, on YouTube. Go ahead and just confirm for me whether you can hear me. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. And I hope you're looking forward to a good holiday weekend if you're here in the US. Okay. Hello there, Paulette. Nice to see you. Hi. All right. So I'm answering questions. I'm here on TikTok and I'm going through these questions. I-130 approved after interview, but I-485 still pending. It's been 3 weeks. I came on F1 but couldn't go to school. Um, if you're worried about something, thank you so much, Chrissy. If you're worried about something, you need to make sure that you are consulting an attorney. There may be questions that they have, additional questions they have. It's maybe going through additional review. Thanks so much for the love. And because of that, they are taking us longer to make a determination on the I-485. So if you're concerned about a particular fact, it's time to make sure you get legal advice. Good day. Is it safe to attend biometrics appointment? So, for the most part, a vast majority of people will go to their biometrics appointment and it will be fine. But there are situations where, if you face certain risk, there is a possibility they could meet you at that biometrics. We're seeing this happen where if they do really want to detain you for some reason, mostly because of criminal records, or if there's any kind of fraud in the application, then at the biometrics appointment, just like at interviews, we've been seeing at interviews, that is a possibility. It's very important for you to be able to consult with an attorney. You can always give us a call and go through our initial evaluation to see if you qualify for our assistance. But I would never tell you don't take an action or take an action on before you get the right legal advice, and I wouldn't be able to do that on the live. um, Keep in mind, right now with immigration, there are risks associated with every application. Right now, that's the thing, nobody is really safe. Everybody's is in the same boat and facing risk. We're seeing green card holders being detained at the airports and even now at interviews. I've seen that twice in the news already. We're seeing people being detained at courthouses, right? When they are having their court scheduled, they end up going to the court to meet them there. They are targeting mostly people, when it comes to detaining, mostly people who have removal orders already. So that's to keep in mind. Some people face a higher risk than others. So you have to be careful. I'm on category C09. My work permit expired on 21 of May, but I have the letter from immigration. So if you have the extension on that receipt notice, you're fine there. Can a son file for his mother on a green card? No, green card holders cannot sponsor their parents. You have to become a citizen first. How long does it take to how long does it take to USCIS to respond to an RFE? So this one is a little funny, right? Because when we have RFEs, sometimes no news is good news, believe it or not, right? If it gets silent after you've sent an RFE in, usually they'll just send the decision after that, and or they'll just continue processing the case. So they're not they if you don't see it on the status update, so did they confirm they got the request for evidence? At that point, they're processing it, and the next thing to look forward to is the decision. And if you're not getting another RFE, it means that they're going to make a decision. So now it does take some time. It can take anywhere from 2 months to 4 months to get a response from them after 120 days. Go ahead and check in. VAWA approved 1 year now. RFE for I-485 received 8 months now. How long for a decision? So I've seen it range anywhere from 4 months to 12 months to get that decision, Shannon. Okay. Put your questions in the comments on Instagram. I'm going to get to them. I just got my 2-year green card. I have TPS. Can I apply for her, please? I'm not sure what my something has TPS. If you have a green card, you can't sponsor a parent. If you have certain children, it's going to take a while to sponsor the children. But I didn't see what that was. What? And thank you so much for the gifts as well. And I know this is a scary time. If you are on TPS, you want to evaluate any other options that may be available, this is what we help with. Thank you so much. Thank you for these great questions. We can all learn from these questions. I'm on Instagram now, traveling outside the US on green card, but married. Name is not updated in passport. Will that be a problem coming back? I have not seen that be a problem. So usually my clients don't go and change their passport. So usually it's fine if you want to make sure you just now, keep in mind, this is not an endorsement to travel. I can't tell you to take or not take an action because I don't know your case. But what I can tell you is if you have a passport and you're worried about the name mismatch, just make sure you have your proof that the name on your green card is related to the name in your passport by showing a marriage certificate and maybe carry your birth certificate at the same time. What if F1 student marries US citizen? What if he lose F1 status? Did he stay in the US with the marriage green card process? So if you're here on a visa like the student visa, and even if you overstay that visa, as the spouse of a US citizen, you can still proceed with a marriage-based adjustment of status process in the US to get the green card. But if you're concerned about anything, you need to talk to us or talk to an immigration attorney to make sure that you're on the right track and that your concerns are addressed. Traveling outside the US on green card but married, name. Okay, so I answered that. Do I need a biometrics after submitting my VAWA? It's been 2 months. They're going to call you for a biometrics appointment. So that's coming up soon. I'm here in the United States of America since 2 years. So can I apply for asylum? Is that possible? It's possible if the circumstances in your country has changed during that time. That allows you to then apply beyond the 1 year deadline of your entry. Usually, asylum, you have to apply for asylum within 1 year of your entry into the US. Clearly, if you've been here since so I'm not sure if that's 2 years ago. I've been here in the US since 2 years. It might be since 2 years ago. If you've been here for more than 2 years, but something in your country has changed or a circumstance has changed that now opens the door for you to apply, then you should, you can possibly apply. But this is where you definitely need to do an appointment. We help our clients with asylum. We navigate these complex issues. So now is the time to give us a call. We answer the phones 24 hours a day. Yes, it's a holiday weekend, but we are going hard and we are answering our calls 24 hours because we want to help as many people as possible. So make sure you call us if you're thinking of your immigration future here in the US. Give us a call, 3 in the morning, give us a call. I've traveled in March for my birthday and will be going back next week for graduation. Would it be possible? Would it pose a problem? It possibly could. If they see a pattern of frequent travel, they're definitely going to be concerned that you are coming here to work or you're trying to come here to stay for a long time. So you need to make sure that you show proof of, your reason for travel. If you're coming here for your birthday, maybe showing reservations that you're making, or arrangements you're making to celebrate your birthday. Make sure you show that you still have strong ties to your country, you still have your current job in your country, and that they've maybe approved some vacation time for you to leave for a short period of time. Can I withdraw 400 application if my wife wants to file for divorce? Get legal advice. Yes, you can always withdraw your N400 application, but get legal advice because you never know, you may qualify. EB2 NIW details. So, with the EB2, if you have an advanced degree or exceptional ability, then you can apply for the EB2. National interest waiver, that means you apply for your own green card without an employer having to sponsor you. But you also have to show that when you are going to achieve an important goal here in the US of substantial merit. It doesn't mean you have to be famous, doesn't mean you have to invent anything, but it has to be something that's going to benefit the United States, basically. You have to show you have the means to achieve that goal, and how, right? Show experience, show what you're doing now, show the impact of your work, show your achievements. That's going to be important. And then the last is showing that the US is going to benefit more from giving you the green card now rather than waiting and for an employer to sponsor you. So I'm here in the US since 1 year. Can I apply for asylum? Within 1 year of your entry, that's a possibility. But get in touch because there are other things that you have to qualify for. Do you fear going back to your country because you've been threatened? In that case, then threatened based on certain criteria, right? So based on your religion, based on your political opinion, or your political affiliations, based on your beliefs, based on your nationality, based on your ethnicity, that is what's going to be the qualifying factor here. All right, I have to head out. I have another engagement to attend, but I will be back on Tuesday. So Monday is a holiday. We'll be back on Tuesday. So please look out for me. Continue to like, subscribe, follow, share. This is how other people see the information that can empower them through their journey in the immigration process. So do that. Give us a call anytime. The number is on many of my videos and in the profile page and description in the video. Thanks everybody for your time. I love your questions. Let's talk again on Tuesday. You need to talk to me before then. Give us a call and one of our attorneys will definitely talk to you about how we can help you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe. Bye.